Hello, my name is Dame Harper and I have a very special project to share with you today. The Special Olympics has been receiving donated scarves from crocheters and knitters around the world, and now it's your chance to make one and donate it if you want. And I'm going to put their address in the sidebar so you can go to their website and read all the details. And my friends at allfreecrochet.com asked me to design a scarf you could crochet for the Special Olympics. When you go to the Special Olympics website, make sure you check the state that you're making your scarf for, because each state has a different deadline. The Special Olympics picks a color scheme each year, and it's a specific yarn. It's the Red Heart Super Saver, and the two colors are turquoise, there we go, and that's color 0512, and blue, just plain blue. There's lots of kinds of blue. Make sure you get the one that says blue, and that's color 0886. I was lucky I found my yarn locally, but you can also order it from the Red Heart website, so better get cracking. Here's what my scarf looks like so far. I have about 2 feet of it done, so I'm going to be working on the rest of it today. With your H crochet hook, we're going to go ahead and put a slip knot on your hook and chain 19. And I'll be back as soon as I chain 19. The rest of the scarf is made in double crochets. If you're not that familiar with double crochets or you need a refresher, see my tutorial on double crochet increases and decreases, because you'll need both for the scarf. Now we're going to go ahead, pull a piece of yarn over your hook, and go in the 4th chain from the hook and do a double crochet. Pull through 2, pull through 2. Go ahead and make another double crochet in the next stitch. And now we're going to do our first decrease. To do the decrease, you yarn over, pull up 1 loop, go through 2, yarn over, go through the next space, pull up a loop. Now we have 4, pull through 2, now we have 3, yarn over, pull through all 3. That's 1 decrease made. Now we're going to go ahead and do 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to do our next increase in the next space. We're going to do 3 double crochets in the same space. 1 double crochet, 2, 3. See what that looks like? That's actually the mountain part of our, if you think of it as mountains and valleys, the mountain part of our ripple. Now I'm going to do 3 double crochets in the next 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3, and now I'm going to do my second decrease. So go in the next space, pull up 1 loop, go through 2, yarn over, go in the next space, pull up 1 loop, pull through 2, and go through all 3. That's a decrease. Now I'm going to go ahead and do 3 more double crochets. 1, 2, 3. And at this point I've used up all the chains on the bottom row, and there's our first row. Now I'm going to chain 3 and turn. 1, 2, 3, turn, Now this actually counts as the next double crochet. So we only need 2 more to make 3 at the beginning of the row. So here's the second one. See, this counts as the first one, second one, third one. Right, now every row is going to be the same from here on out. So we've got to do a decrease on this next row, which means pull up 1, go through 2 loops, yarn over, pull up 1, go through 2 loops, yarn over, go through all 3. That's a decrease. Then we've got 3 going up the hill. 1, 2, 3. Make sure you pull out some more yarn so you have slack yarn. And then our increase, which is 3 in that top stitch. 1, 2, 3. Now 3 going down the hill. 1, 2. Get more yarn out. 3. And when you get to the bottom of the hill, we do the decrease. Pull through all 3. And then 3 more double crochets. And the last double crochet goes in that chain 3 at the beginning. It's a little funky. Now here's the trick. I'll give you a few tips. This, once you get it memorized, is a really easy pattern, but if you start talking to people or watching television, it's easy to make mistakes. So if at any point you get to this end and you've got too many loops left or not enough loops left, that means you've made a mistake somewhere on this row. So go back through. Usually it means you've forgotten a decrease or maybe added an extra double crochet. So it's really easy to just rip it out to your mistake and then go again. Sometimes the mistake will be 1 row down. So I've never had to rip more than 2 rows out. So you're going to do 4 rows of the blue. I do hope to get an actual pattern for this up on the crochet site, allfreecrochet.com, in a few days. So each row starts with chain 3 and turn. So go ahead and do 4 rows of the blue. Now I'm at the end of my 4th row, so I'm going to cut a few inches long piece on the end. Go ahead and pull the tail through to finish that off. And go ahead and get your hook back in there. Pick up your next color, which is the turquoise, and chain 3 with the new color. 2, 3. Now if you're really clever, you can lay your ends along and cover them up as you go, so at the end of your project you don't have all those ends to cover up. Right? So I'm going to do 2 double crochets, and the turning chain counts as 1. So 1, 2, 3 all together, and then just continue on with the pattern, covering up the ends. You only need to cover up about that much and then cut the rest off. Now you're going to go ahead and do 4 rows of each color alternating, and the website for Special Olympics said about 6 feet long, so keep going until you're close to 6 feet long and finish the pattern. So in other words, the last set of 4 closest to 6 feet, you'll be done. And then go ahead and weave in all of your leftover ends and you'll be done. Enjoy making your scarf. I'm sure it's going to be appreciated by whatever athlete gets it from the Special Olympics. And happy crocheting!